Hi everyone, and welcome to RUBIN'S Mind Lab, where we break down the latest research into what it really means. Ever wonder if that awesome online survey you just took was actually filled out by a real person or just a super smart computer program? Well, this new study dives right into that very question. So picture this, you are a researcher and you need honest answers for your study on how people make decisions online. You get thousands of responses, but how do you know they aren't coming from AI bots that can just click through surveys faster than you can say artificial intelligence? This is a huge problem because AI is getting so good, it is like a digital imposter. And it is threatening the very foundation of online research that we rely on. Think about it. These AI agents are becoming super easy to use. Often just a click away, they can mimic human behavior so well that old tricks like CAPTCHAs, those prove you are not a robot puzzles or simple attention checks, are no longer enough. It is like playing whack-a-mole, but the moles are getting smarter and faster. Researchers are worried this existential threat could make online studies pretty useless. But what if we could check if a real person is actually there watching and thinking? That's where this cool new research comes in. Instead of looking at what a person does on the screen, which AI can fake, they're turning to something much harder to fake, where your eyes are looking. They're using your webcam to track your gaze. It is like a biometric fingerprint for your attention. Here is how it works. Imagine your webcam is watching your face. Using clever computer programs, it can figure out where your eyes are pointed on your screen. This isn't about recording videos of you, which respects your privacy. It is just about getting a stream of data about your gaze. The real magic is that it is incredibly hard for an AI to fake this. An AI might be able to click buttons, but it doesn't have actual eyes that naturally move and focus in the way humans do. Now, implementing this eye tracking technology might sound complicated, but these researchers have made it super accessible. They've built tools that plug right into the most popular platforms researchers use for collecting data. So whether someone is doing a simple online survey on Qualtrics, a more complex cognitive experiment using JSP Psych or Psycopy, or an economic game on O3, there is a way to add this eye tracking defense. It is like giving researchers a new superpower to verify they're getting data from humans. So, how do researchers actually use this to catch the bots? Well, at the most basic level, they can just check if there are eyeballs present and actually looking at the screen. If an AI agent is just running through a survey without any simulated gaze, it is an immediate red flag. But they can get even smarter about it. Imagine a researcher is creating a survey about reading. They know that a real person reading will have their eyes focusing on different words in sequence. So, they can set up a rule. I expect to see this kind of scanning focusing on the text. They'll define what a good-looking pattern looks like before the study even starts. Then, before they launch the study to the whole world, they test it out in a control lab setting with actual people. This helps them understand what a normal range of gaze patterns looks like for that specific task. It is like getting a baseline for human attention. Scroll third. Decide in advance and ideally pre-register which gaze patterns warrant exclusion center. And finally, they decide very clearly in advance what kind of gaze behavior is just too weird to be human. Maybe the eyes are stuck in one spot, or they're constantly looking off screen during important questions, or the eye tracker just can't get a lock on them after a few tries. Having these rules set beforehand stops researchers from, unfairly kicking people out of a study just because their natural gaze pattern is a little unusual. It's about being fair while still catching the bots. So, what does all this mean for us? It means that the days of AI agents easily crashing online research might be numbered. By using something as simple and physiological as eye movements, researchers have a powerful new tool to ensure that the data they collect is from real people who are actually paying attention. It makes it much harder and more expensive for AI to cheat the system. Now, of course, no system is perfect. AI is constantly evolving, and future AI might try to simulate eye movements. Also, some people have natural eye movements that might be mistaken for bot behavior. So researchers really need to be careful and fair when setting their exclusion rules. It's a delicate balance between catching the fakes and not penalizing genuine participants. But the potential here is huge. This could restore a lot of trust in online research, which is crucial for understanding everything from how we learn to how we make decisions. It's a clever way to leverage a readily available piece of technology, your webcam, to protect the integrity of science. I think this is a fantastic step forward in the battle against AI deception in research. It's a great example of how we can use technology to protect human-driven inquiry. What do you all think? Could eye tracking be the future of ensuring data quality in online studies? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video if you found it interesting and subscribe to RUBIN'S Mind Lab for more breakdowns of fascinating psychology research. And as always, thanks for watching!